Okay, let's see if sound is working as it should. Just waiting for the stream to start up. That was a bzz bzz. So it must mean it's starting up. Says it's live on YouTube, but still don't see the screen yet. I see the screen on Twitch. We shall see which is the fastest of the two. If it's YouTube or if it is Twitch that is the fastest of the two. So far it looks like YouTube was a little bit quicker. Yes, it's live on YouTube. Is it live on Twitch? Yes, it is. Okay, let's see which one is the fastest now. Orange and pie. Hello Felicia, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. Oh and wow, ultra low latency is not very fast. In fact, I would say it's even slower than regular latency. Not sure if it's because I'm streaming on both. Oh well, it is what it is. At least sound is working as it should. So let's go to this place, press enter here. And then we shall press enter here. And now we wait for like 1 or 2 seconds. Because I need to drink. And now we shall open up my web browser, because I forgot to do that. Would be rather good if I did. Hello Neremic, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. And we will open this one as well, there we go. Let's see, this is the one I want to open. Log in to get started, log in. Click on you, click on that. And allow. And we are soon ready to go. Soon we are ready to go. It's been 2 games already. It's been 2 streams already, which I said I was going to do. Yep, you're early for once. I just about started. Why is the stream health on yellow? Okay, they recommend a bitrate higher than this. What? And now they say it's health. What? I'll never understand YouTube streaming. Never seems to decide on anything. Okay, video output low, it says. Let's see then. Settings. They say they want me to go higher, then fine, I'll go higher, I guess. Gonna restart the stream real quick. Oh, it's back on. And that should increase the bitrate and stop it from complaining. Oh, I forgot to press enter there. There we go. Not sure why my browser is so slow these days. Used to be faster than this. Seriously, why is it still on yellow though? But I increased the bitrate, YouTube. Oh well, screw YouTube. I don't think that ultra latency actually has started working properly. Okay, it's on normal latency now. Because of course it is. Oh, how I... Seriously, YouTube, why can't you do a change without fucking everything up? That is my question to this website. Okay, that's definitely not what I want to do, so I don't understand what TweetDeck is currently doing. Oh well, it's gonna have to be on normal latency then. My replies will be a little slower than usual. Let's go back one bit quick there. And we are... Hello Mia, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. We're gonna begin right away with episode 1, Turnabout Memories. Which would be the first case of Trials and Tribulations. Ugh, how did I get into this mess? I don't know, how did you? Why? Where did I do that? Well, there's Phoenix, I think. That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Stop it! Don't talk about her like that. Okay, maybe that wasn't Phoenix. You got Phoenix's voice at the very least. Although that looks like Phoenix. It wasn't me. I didn't... I think Phoenix is having a bad dream. Hello Alexander. Welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. Episode 1, Turnabout Memories. 5 years earlier, Mia faced second trial. April 11th, 9:40 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Whew, it's finally time. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, good morning. Ah, Mia, please calm yourself down. You're going to get yourself arrested for suspicious behavior, you know? What are you talking about? I am relaxed, Mr. Grossberg. Look at me, I'm relaxed. Let's go with my labels. You obviously haven't got the temperament to be a lawyer. I'm so sorry. It's just that I'm so nervous today. Oh, that's right. This is your first time in the big leagues, isn't it? Well, never you fear, my dear. I, Marvin Grossberg, am at your service. Actually, this is my second time in court. Still, you surprised me. What with your earnest request last night. Let me handle this case, you suddenly said, and quite forcefully too. I just found out yesterday, about the case I mean. What? And you already learned all the relevant facts? Well, about that, you see, I mean, of course I have. I think. Oh dear. In any case, don't let our client see you so nervous. You see the poor young man in the pink sweater over there? That's our client. Why does that look so much like Phoenix? Oh, it is Phoenix. Good morning there, everyone. Good morning. Try to keep smiling, Mia. I just want to say, I'll give it all I've got. Yep, I'll be fine, no problem. Achoo! Achoo! Oh, what's wrong? Do you have a cold or something, Mr. Rye? Okay. Goodbye, Alexander. Actually, it's Wright. Like the Flying Brothers. People screw it up all the time. And yes, I have a cold. That's what this mask is for. My doc says this way I won't give it to anyone else. Be kind to others, he says. Right, Mr. Wright, you have nothing to fear in court today. If you are truly innocent, I promise I will save you. Please, let go of my shirt. Yes, and proof he was gone. That's right, he's the one on trial, not you. He's the one that should be nervous. You need to stay strong for your client, Mia. Okay, so Phoenix got in trouble with the law, it seems. My name is Mia Fey. I'm still pretty new at this lawyer thing. The first time I appeared in court was a year ago. But that trial traumatized me so badly, I thought I'd never set foot in another courtroom. Hello Sabrosian, welcome to the stream, hope you enjoy. Hello Nian, welcome to the stream, hope you enjoy. Yep, start of the case. It's been 1 year since then, and well, here I am again. But this time I'm going to win. For my client, and for myself. April 11th, 10 AM, District Court, Court number 2. Hello Pikey, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. Court is now in session for the trial of Phoenix Wright. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense today is Miss Mia Fey, was it? Yes, Your Honor. Is there a problem? I was under the impression that Marvin Grossberg was to be leading the defense. Yes, well, you see, Mr. Grossberg had a bit of an emergency. How is everyone today? Emergency? But isn't that him standing there right next to you? Yes, well... You're just a rookie. Are you sure you can really handle this? Oh wow, the urge is really nice. Don't let him scare you, Mia. Give him your toughest look. Of course, Your Honor. I think. Well, Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Well. I can't believe a veteran like me has to spend his time babysitting the new defense lawyer. Well, we all saw how that went the first time, Payne, and we're gonna see it again. Don't worry, little girl. It will all be over soon. What was that all about? Was he trying to trash talk me? Now then, I'd like to proceed with a summary of events on the day in question. The incident occurred on the campus of Ivory University. The murder victim was a student named Dog Swallow. Okay, I guess he swallows a lot. He was a 4th year student studying pharmacology. It sounds like he was a very bright young man. Yes, well, next we have a photo taken at the scene of the crime. Students discovered the scene shortly after the murder. They found the victim's body. And the defendant, who had obviously bunged his getaway, they then called it the police. That certainly makes the defendant look very suspicious indeed. Very well. The court accepts this photo into record as evidence. Crime photo 1 added to the court record. But the stream just started, Subrosion. You missed like 3 seconds of the actual beginning. And guard was convicted. Yeah, I did upload it, Nian. Dog looks like Matt a little. Yeah, he kinda does, doesn't he, Mia? By the way, I can't quite tell the cause of death from this photo. Your reputation for sagacity is well earned, Your Honor. The truth is that this victim died a rather unusual death. Oh, that's great to hear, Pikey. An unusual death? What do you mean, Mr. Payne? Well, perhaps the defense would like to take these questions. Huh? A simple question. I thought I might loosen you up a bit. I'm a genteel man, if you will. A what? Stand up to him, Mia. Show him what you're made of. Ah, a perfect opportunity. Well, what was it? The cause. Go on. Please say you know at least this much. I'm so sorry. I didn't get a chance to read through the whole file. My hemorrhoids are beginning to act up. Now, see here. The details of the case are filed under court records. But you knew that already, didn't you? Ah, the court record. I think I can see that by touching the court record button. All of the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Oh, it was him, okay. All of the weapons we need can be found in the court record. Take a good, hard look at the data there, and think carefully before you answer, my dear. Yes, sir. I'll do just that. Pain with pain. I got to stay calm. I can't let the prosecutor get the better of me. Grossberg was in the first game. He was Mia's mentor. The court record. Okay, let's take a look. Just touch the court record button here. Now then, would the attorney be the would the attorney for the defense please answer the question? Okay, see ya, Mia. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Okay, that's how he died. Cause of death was a fatal electric shock. Electrocution, then. According to the court record, it was a fatal electric shock. In other words, electrocution. Electrocution? But how could such a thing happen? Did the murderer use some type of new, super powerful stun gun, perhaps? The answer to that will become crystal clear as this trial proceeds, Your Honor. But before that, there's one more vital issue. What's that? Why, motive, of course. Apparently, there was some bad blood between the victim and the defendant. Bad blood? What do you mean? Whoopsie, I'm terribly sorry. Thank you, Samurai. Okay, see ya, Pikey. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. You're the defense attorneys. You must know all about it. I shouldn't be stealing your spot like this. I really don't like this guy's smug attitude. That's Winston Payne for you. He's one smooth operator if you catch my drift. Yeah, he's so smooth he loses every time you see him. They don't call him the rookie killer for nothing, you know. Oh, is that why? Yeah. Well, yeah, you know, it kind of makes sense that they call him the rookie killer, considering that all the rookies kills him. Now then, let's hear from the defense. What was the source of the bad blood between the victim and the defendant? And this time, I would like to see some supportive evidence. Evidence? No need to get all worked up over this. As I said, all our weapons can be found in the court record. Find the evidence you need and then show it into old Greybeard's face. Yes, sir. Into old Greybeard's face. Mr. Grossberg? Try to set a better example for the young lady. Mia, evidence isn't the only thing in the court record. People's profiles are as well. You can toggle between profiles and evidence, so be sure to go over all it. So be sure to go over it all. Yeah, that is what's smooth about him. Now then, let's see what you've got. What was the cause of the bad blood between Phoenix Wright and the victim? My client, a third-year art student at Ivy University, currently has a cold. He was an art student? Okay. The victim was a fourth-year pharmacology student at Ivy University. Phoenix Wright's girlfriend dated the victim dog Swallow up until 8 months ago. Take that! Take that! But I told you who Grossberg was, Sabrosian. Pay attention, man! Good thing a samurai can be there to quickly answer it when you re-asks. Hello, new retro hero, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. The reason for the bad blood between the two of them was this woman here. Dahlia Hawthorne, is it? Very good, Miss Faye. You seem to have picked up on at least this much. This woman is the girlfriend of the defendant, Phoenix Wright. But up until about 8 months ago, she was with the victim, Mr. Swallow. Clearly, she has some part to play in this story. Hello, Lou. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy. He's done it again. Before the cross-examination starts, he's already got the judge thinking like he wants. Very well, Mr. Payne. Please call your first witness. If it pleases the court, the prosecution would like to call Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? The defendant himself? Well, Miss Faye. It's fine. After all, Mr. Wright is innocent, right? The defense has no objection. Very well. The court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand. Hello, thank you for subscribing torture level number 100. Hello, Rukava43, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. This court calls Mr. Phoenix Wright to the witness stand. Witness, please state your name and occupation. Oh, yes. My name is Phoenix Wright. My job is, well, right now, I guess I'm a suspect. No, he means what did you do before you were arrested? Oh. Achoo, achoo, achoo! I was a university student. Mr. Wright, you understand that you are... But I didn't do it. I'm innocent, I tell you. I'm telling you I was... Achoo, achoo, achoo! Would the defendant please refrain from passing on his cold to the rest of us? It seems the witness has something he wants to say. Well then, Mr. Wright, please tell us about your relation to the victim. Right away, Your Honor. Now I got the hiccups, great. The victim and I admit I was there, but I'm not a killer. All I did was find his body. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. I never even talked to that stuck-up British wannabe. I see. So you hardly knew the victim. What, you noticed that in the description now, Samurai? That has been since I beat the first game. Right, like I said, I'm not a killer. Whew, it looks like the judge understands. You're being naive, you know, too naive. Huh?
It seems that you've forgotten one small thing, young lady.
And that would be...
This witness still has to undergo something called cross-examination.
Cross-examination? He's right, and it's the defense's duty to carry out the cross-examination. This is the victim. Dog swallow. The purpose is to determine if a witness testimony contains any contradictions. Contradictions? If a witness is lying, their statement will conflict with the court record. But Mr. Wright is my client. Even if he's your client, in court all lies must be struck down. As a lawyer, that is your duty, you see. What does he mean by that? Is he saying that testimony just now? Thank you, Antonio Banderas Palomino, for subscribing. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. What does he mean by that? He's saying that testimony just now? That there were a lie, a contradiction?
Now then, your cross-examination if you please, Miss Faye.
Hello, one Let's Player, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. Please, Mr. Wright, tell me you haven't been lying. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? The victim and I. Yep, Samurai is a suspect now. I admit I was there. Hold it!
Hold it!
When you say there, you mean the place where the victim was murdered? Yeah, sort of. The place where something happened anyway.
Something? You can't hide what happened. We have a photographic evidence.
Achoo! 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 Anyway, Mr. Wright, what were you doing at the scene of the crime? I thought you said you didn't know the victim, Mr. Swallow. Yep, I was faster than you this time, Samurai. Remember, I defended myself in the first game. It was just a coincidence. We bumped into each other by accident. A coincidence, huh? Hold it. You say you found a body, so who called the police? Huh? Achoo! Achoo! Hello, Tammy Kitty, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy.
Unfortunately, it was some other students that notified the police.
Other students?
That's correct, they were witnesses.
Hello, Koyutsu. Welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy.
Witnesses saw the defendant standing there next to the body in shock.
What? Is this true, Mr. Wright? Yeah, I'm not gonna do the sneezes anymore. Could you stop sneezing every time you're in a bind? Well, it's true that I was pretty shocked when I found the body. But I... Hold it! Hold it! Hello, Ice Zach P. Welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. Well, it's the final one I have of the trilogy, so it's only natural that I would play it. But I'm glad you enjoyed the game. Hello, Puliash, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. So, you didn't know his face, or even his name, right? Right, well, no. That is, I mean... So, which is it? Did you know him or not?
Now, see here!
Thank you, Ralph Melvit, for subscribing. Hello, Min. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy.
Now, see here. You can't avoid answering the questions by sneezing all day.
Well... I guess I did know his name. News to me? Why didn't you tell me that before? I heard he used to date Dolly.
Who is this Dolly person? Ah, yes. That would be the defendant's lover, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
So I've heard, Rukava. So I've heard.
Oh, I see. Ah, young love. So bittersweet.
But that's all I knew about him. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Also, welcome to the stream, Ralph. Hope you'll enjoy. Mr. Wright, you stated the following in your testimony. I hardly knew the guy to begin with. That's right. I mean, why would I even... But that doesn't sound right. If you hardly knew him, then why would you say that the victim was a stuck-up British wannabe? And it sneezes. Well, Mr. Wright? Ah, no, it wasn't me. I'm not a killer, I swear.
Mr. Wright, I will give you an opportunity to revise your testimony. How is it that you knew the victim was, as you put it, a British wannabe?
I'm engaged to a man, yet I like women more. Yes, well... He was always walking around with a huge Union Jack on the back of his shirt. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! She got built-in pillows to lay on. Okay, so we're going there today. Did you see it at the crime scene? The Union Jack, I mean? Yes, that's right. I saw it at the crime scene. That's why I figure he must love British stuff, see? It's true, cross my heart. I swear, I didn't do it. He's acting fishier than the salmon I ate last night.
May I ask you something, Miss Fay?
Yes, Your Honor. What is it now?
Who is this person anyway? This Union Jack fellow? The Union Jack is the name of the United Kingdom's flag. Oh, I see. So you mean like the Stars and Stripes, right? As usual, Your Honor, your insight astounds me.
Hey, something just occurred to me. Isn't there something strange about this bit just now?
Mia, there is a contradiction here.
Mr. Grossberg?
Quickly now, show that boy you mean business. With evidence, I mean.
Okay, Mia, check the court record carefully. I'd like to note Phoenix looks like me 24/7. I wear a face mask to hide my abomination of a face.
Well, my dear, do you think you can manage on your own from this point?
Yes. 1 year ago, I was in a courtroom just like that. I can do it. I can handle this myself.
You mustn't try to bite off more than you can chew, Mia.
I'm sure you're prettier than you claim you are. Min. I'll be fine. I know what I have to do.
Remember, you can always press him to get more information. Oh, and one more thing.
I thought Subrosion said I buy condoms to be on the bottom. What's wrong with being in the bottom?
When you're going to state a contradiction, make sure you present some definitive proof.
I can't see the thingy. I don't know what the thing is. Okay, Mia, one more time from the very beginning of his testimony. This was there, but not the killer. No, I pressed one too many again. I'm not pretty at all, however, a 5-year-old girl said I could be a princess yesterday, so I'm pretty confident. Okay, let's not go too far now. There we go. Objection!
Objection!
Okay, no, that was not it. The witness's testimony just now is clearly contradictory, Your Honor.
It could be.
It has to be, right? I knew it.
However, your evidence does not show whatever contradiction you think you see. Objection denied. Try to think it over again.
I can't see the Jack on the shirt. Oh, you mean the big J on Phoenix's shirt?
Objection denied. Try to think it over again.
Well, there goes a few points with the judge. Date and time of death, 4th 9 at 3 PM. Cause of death was a fatal electric shock. There he is. Okay, no, that can't be a presenting point. Must be a profile I'm supposed to present. Objection! Objection! Objection?
Objection!
Okay, nope. I'd have to let me and Edgeworth object me. What? How about the photo? Yeah, that's true. The picture shows a photo, so I'll trade that. Objection!
Objection!
Okay, that was it. But I like creating paradoxes. That's why I kill Ocelot in Metal Gear Solid 3. Are you certain you saw the Union Jack? Yeah, I'm sure. It was right there on his back.
Miss Faye, is there some point to this line of questioning?
No idea, Sabrosian. No idea. But you know how Americans sometimes are? Oh, this guy has a flag on his back. Must be from that country. Your Honor, please take another look at the crime scene photo. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing on the victim's back. Hey, wait a minute! He's wearing a leather jacket! The Union Jack was on the back of the t-shirt he was wearing. I was under the impression that you accidentally came across the body. But if that was really the case, then you wouldn't know that, would you? Thank you, Elias Klemola, for subscribing. You'd have no idea at all what he was wearing underneath the jacket. Hello, Bad. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy. It's like everyone automatically assumes I'm not Korean because I haven't had plastic surgery. I actually know what you're talking about, since in Korea it's common for celebrities to undertake plastic surgery to round up the eyes. To look more like a Western, or a person from a Western country. Mr. Wright, you've been lying to me.
Mia, you made our client cry.
Let him. That P on his chest doesn't stand for Phoenix anyways. I can't believe I trusted him. Mr. Wright was all wrong.
That was an impressive bit of cross-examination. Thank you for uncovering the defendant's lies for me. It's quite clear that this man did not simply stumble upon the scene of the crime.
Oh, did I go too far?
By the way, Mr. Wright, you seem to have a rather bad cold. Have you taken any medicine for it?
Yeah, I took some, but...
Was the medicine that you took an over-the-counter brand called Cold Killer X?
Yeah, that's right. It kills colds good. Hey, wait a second. How did you know that I'm a big fan of Cold Killer X?
Would you happen to have that medicine with you right now?
Well, actually, I seem to have lost it somewhere. He lost it? Does this even have anything to do with the case? Yep, still with the Elvis quiff.
Mr. Wright, shall I tell you where your cold medicine is right now?
Huh?
Your Honor, I'd like you to take a look at another photo from the crime scene.
What's this? In the victim's hand, it's Cold Killer X. Yes, but even I got a bottle of Cold Killer X in my apartment.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid that argument won't work. There's no doubt as to who this bottle of Cold Killer X belongs to. Especially since Mr. Wright's fingerprints are all over it.
What?
Sensing his murderous intent, Mr. Swallows must have picked up the bottle of medicine, dropped by Mr. Wright, and hid it in his hand. His purpose in doing so can only have been to identify his killer as Phoenix Wright.
Asian Problems 101. Order! Order in the court!
Your Honor, I'd like to present this photo and bottle as evidence.
Very well. The court will accept them into the record. Crime photo 2 added to the court record. Cold Killer X added to the court record.
Also, the victim's wristwatch was broken.
Broken?
Yes, it ceased functioning when a large wave of electricity passed through it. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have some kind of explanation for all this?
Ugh. This is really bad. Oh, my buttocks. My poor hemorrhoids. Well, it seems like you got what you wanted, Puliash. Well, this was only 5 years ago, Sabrosian. He probably lost his hair earlier than this. What really happened? The truth is, I went because he called me. He was in the pharmacology department, so we agreed to meet at 255 behind that building. We talked for a bit, and then at around 3 we split up. Then later, when I went back, I found him lying there. I'd been taking Cold Killer X for the last 2 or 3 days. I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. You don't know what hemorrhoids are, Min? It's blisters in your ass. Which gets rather painful. It said that 1 to 3 people has it or something like that.
Mr. Wright, that's completely different from the testimony you gave previously.
Achoo! I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was afraid you wouldn't believe the truth.
You'll forgive me if I say I hardly find your current testimony any more credible.
Why did I ask? Jesus, my ears. Well, sorry for that, Min. Yeah, blisters.
Miss Faye, please begin your cross-examination.
One time the language barrier was useful. Oh, please, Mr. Wright, don't tell any more lies. Yeah, I've had hemorrhoids myself. Most people get it at least one point in their life. Hold it. Had you ever met the victim before then? No, never. But that day he called me up and told me he wanted to talk about Dolly. Hello and welcome to the stream, Darking Mimo.
And this Dolly person is...
My, it's kind of embarrassing. She's my, sweetheart.
Ooh, what? What was that for me, huh?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just felt like slapping something all of a sudden.
Dahlia Hawthorne was also the lover of the murder victim, Doc Swallows.
Again, Darking Mimo, yes, I remember you. You don't have to ask every single time, I haven't forgotten you. Starting to annoy me when everyone says, do you remember me? Yes, most likely I remember you. Hello, Jon Snow, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy.
Before she met Mr. Wright, that is.
Hello, Onyx the Wolf, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. No, Lou, I have no idea who the hell you are. Fucking hell. Smart ass.
So it was one of those nasty love triangles, I see.
Hold it. Hold it. Was it Mr. Swallow who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time. Hello, Firepel Fox, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. How did she get her hair in such thick braids? I don't know.
You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct?
You're welcome, John. Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Everyone called him the alchemist of IVU.
An alchemist, I see.
Ah, that's great to hear, Fire Paddle. I gotta admit, it was a little suspicious. He had a whole laboratory and everything. It was filled with chemicals and strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. No, Min, I have no idea who you are. Haven't seen you before.
Ho, how fascinating. He sounds like he was quite an ambitious young man.
What do I do? Maybe I should ask him for some more details. About timing of the meeting. I'm playing the Trilogy version, John, so it only has Japanese and English available. For text, I mean. But as far as I've seen in the chat, your English is just fine, John. So, you're absolutely certain that you met at 2:45? Yeah, pretty sure. That's the time class ends. But they're always doing experiments, so it doesn't matter much. Experiments? Yeah, those pharmacology guys are always in the lab whipping up something. Well, it looks like he's right about the time anyway.
Witness, let's go on with your testimony.
Actually, let's go back. Hold it. Was it Mrs. Swallows who indicated you should meet at 2:45? Yeah, and we were both there right on time.
You said the victim was in the pharmacology department, correct?
Yeah, he was studying how to manufacture and improve pharmaceuticals. Okay, I've gone through this before. So, about the pharmacology department. Yeah, I'm fluent in Sweden. In Swedish, I mean, not in Sweden. But my spelling in Swedish is not the best. I was wondering if you could tell us a bit more about the pharmacology department. Well, okay, sure. I don't know all that much though. A little bit earlier in your testimony you said something interesting. You said the department uses strange machines that run on high voltage electricity. I'm terrible with names, Min. I know you told us before what your real name was, or what you call yourself. But I don't exactly remember it. Sorry, I've forgotten. That's right, and they sure look dangerous. Huge jazz. Nice abrasion. They use non-standard voltage, so there's a high voltage cables everywhere. High voltage cables? Yeah, there were electrical poles set up all around the building. The high voltage cables run overhead around the roof. Finally, I think we're getting somewhere. Hold it! So what was it you were talking about? You know, that maybe we should hang out again sometime. I call myself Shadow because I'm oh yeah, it was Shadow, of course. Should have remembered that. Shadow is not too difficult to remember after all. You know... Oh yeah, then we should hang out again soon. Hang out again sometime. I wish that were true. Hold it! So, you say you went back? Yeah. That's when I found the body. My real name is Kyung-ya, which is a Japanese Korean name, but it doesn't mean anything anymore. Well, that's right, I was. Then why, Mr. Wright? Why did you go back there? I thought maybe we could make up. Judging by the atmosphere, I'm pretty sure no one is buying this. Hold it! It's rather unusual to catch a cold this time of the year, isn't it? My fiancé calls me Jaggy, and my friends call me Shadow. Yeah, I always get a little careless when the weather starts to warm up. I guess I shouldn't sleep with the window open this early in spring, huh? Oh, so the nickname Shadow actually stems from Shadow the Hedgehog, okay. I suppose common sense is not always common. So, did anyone else know that you were taking cold medicine? Un instant is the French variant of hold it. Hello, Chaos Dragon. Welcome to the stream. Well, I always took one after meals. So I'm pretty sure all my friends knew about it. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. On the day of the incident, what did you do for lunch? Huh? What does that have to do with anything? You can never be too sure. I always eat with Dolly, just the two of us. Dolly's homemade lunches are just the greatest. Her mini omelets are magically delicious. Ouch! Why did you punch me in the jaw? Oh, I'm sorry. I just felt like hurting someone all of a sudden. I think that's enough for now. So the defendant and the victim met at approximately the time of his death. And then the defendant returned to the scene for some unknown reason. I'm not entirely convinced by his explanation about the medicine bottle either. Cold Killer X reminds me of Mentos. Cold Killer X actually reminds me of, I think it's Red X from Fallout series. Let me be frank here, Mr. Wright. Your testimony cannot be trusted. What do you mean? I knew it was too much work for a little girl. However, there is one mystery that still remains. There is, Your Honor. How the murder was carried out, of course. Just how was the victim electrocuted? I don't believe the murder weapon has been produced yet, correct? Georgios Ul Java. How you say hold it in Korean. Oh, neat. Well, that is, You are correct, Your Honor. So how exactly was Mrs. Swallow killed? If I could somehow establish how it was done, maybe I could still come out of the rolls. Out of this mess smelling like a rose. We're safe first. I think we can establish it. Mate? It's the Japanese version, I know that. Your Honor? Yes, Miss Faye? I believe that if we were to piece together everything we heard up until now, we should be able to solve the mystery of how Mr. Swallow died. That would be most impressive. Quite a brash statement coming from a rookie. But even a beginner like you must understand the basic rules of the court, yes? An attorney must be able to substantiate the arguments with evidence. Yeah, I have heard it's difficult to learn Korean. And yeah, I think those languages that has been translated in this game has their own voice actors. Or so I would believe anyway. Of course I know that. Actually, I had totally forgotten about that.
Now then, Miss Faye, let me see what you got. Show me how you believe the victim was electrocuted. Take that!
As for the cause of death, I'd say the picture captures it quite well.
What? But there is nothing that even remotely resembles a murder weapon here. I'm afraid the defense is going to have to explain this in a bit more detail.
The umbrella. Well, naturally, it's right around here, I think.
Miss Faye, I'm deeply disappointed in you.
I'm disappointed as well, Miss Faye.
To be honest, I'm a bit disappointed too, Mia.
I need to use my brain on this. Come on, Mia, you can't strike out here. Okay, it was not the umbrella, then it's... Well, naturally, it's right here. That's...
What is that?
A severed electrical cable, I believe, Your Honor. Remember the testimony you heard? The machines that pharmacology students use in their experiments require high voltage, and because of that, there are special high voltage cables strung up everywhere.
So then, the high voltage cable...
Yes, the high voltage cable is the cause of death. That is the most likely explanation.
That certainly sounds plausible. Well, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I believe some praise is in order.
Don't toy with me, old man.
Now, the victim's cause of death may indeed have been a high voltage cable. However, I want you to think about what that really implies. The only one who had the opportunity to use the cable as a murder weapon was...
Hello, Spriggan, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy.
The defendant.
That much is certainly true.
Yes, and that's not all. We have proof. Irrefutable proof that will establish that Mr. Wright was the murderer.
You do? Well, what is it?
His fingerprints.
Fingerprints? You mean the defendant's fingerprints were on something besides the medicine bottle?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo.
Bada. If I pronounce that correctly, that is.
As you can see, the victim is wearing a leather jacket. And as you may know, leather holds fingerprints quite well.
Ah, you mean... Thanks, John. I appreciate it.
Yes, it was quite clearly imprinted on the chest area of the victim's jacket. The palm print of the defendant's very own hand.
What?
I can only think of one way Mr. Wright could have left a print like that. Intent on murder. He squarely pushed the victim towards the severed electrical cable.
Order. That's enough. I think we can conclude there is no reason to continue with the cross-examination.
Yeah, see ya, Nyan. Thanks for stopping by, I hope you enjoyed. Hello, Cloud, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy.
Stick a fork in us, we're done.
Mr. Grossberg?
My hemorrhoids never lie. The show is over, Mia. I knew that boy was guilty the first time I saw him.
No, you're wrong. Mr. Wright is innocent.
No further evidence is required to convince me of this man's guilt.
Your Honor.
At this time, I'm prepared to render a verdict in this case.
Hold it!
Yeah, Phoenix is the defendant and he's also the victim. Or the witness, I mean.
Do you have something further to add, Miss Faye?
Is this what you want, Mr. Wright? You still haven't told us the truth, the whole truth. If you don't say something now, the judge is going to hand down his verdict. But I can't. I just can't say it. If I told you what really happened, then I'd be... It's okay, Mr. Wright. I'm your attorney, you can trust me. Miss Faye? No matter what it is you have to say, I believe in you and I'll represent you to the very end.
We've already established the defendant's guilt. There's no further need for him to say anything.
Wait a minute. Mr. Wright, I'll tell you what really happened.
But I've already told you, Mr. Wright, there's no need for further.
I did it. I admit it, I pushed him. It's my fault. My fault that Dog Swallows died. That girl you shouldn't see anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
You're lying.
Let's listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Don't talk about her like that. Okay, so the green text was not Phoenix. My bad. No, what happened, Min?
What you just said, was that the truth?
Yes, I was afraid. Afraid that if I told the truth, everyone would think I was the murderer for sure.
Well, as things currently stand, we're all absolutely convinced you are.
Please. Please give me one more chance to explain. This time, I swear I'll tell the whole truth. It will be okay, won't it, Miss Faye? I believe in you. Oh, thank you. I still can't believe it. He really did push the victim.
It feels like my hemorrhoids are doing the Harlem Shake.
The Harlem Shake? What? Oh wait, that was in 2011, wasn't it? I don't know. Oh, a kitten, how cute. When I pushed the victim, that guy, he was talking bad about the dolly. I lost my temper and gave him a shove. At that moment I heard some kind of loud noise. A little while after I left I started to get worried, so I went back, but he was just lying there, dead. Young meow.
Well, the explanation is really quite simple. When you pushed him, Mr. Swallows flew back and touched the electrical cable. He died from the shock, and that, as they say, is that.
A simple explanation indeed.
At the time of the incident, a light rain had been falling. Wet from the rain, the victim was more easily electrocuted.
But... When I pushed him, there weren't any electrical cables nearby. If there had been something like that, even I would have noticed it. That's true, even a doofus like him couldn't miss that.
Miss Faye. Let me warn you right now that if your cross-examine doesn't yield any new facts, I intend to deliver my verdict without further delay. Are we clear on that?
Yes, Your Honor. Don't give up, Mia. If he's innocent, there must be some kind of evidence somewhere that will prove it. Hello, Snooch 1982. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy. Let's save. Yeah, his name is Dog Swallows, or Swallow, I mean, in the English translation, it seems. Hold it! So what kind of things did Mr. Swallow say to you? He said all sorts of terrible things about Dolly. He said that she was a bad girl. Oh, really, man? Though I guess that makes sense.
Is that all?
Yep.
Well, Miss Faye, you heard him yourself.
Oh boy, you're not doing yourself any favors here, Mr. Wright. Please don't make this harder for me than it already is. Anyway, after he said that, I just realized I'm cackling. Hold it! For the French, his name is Patrick Humot. Okay, that's a cool name, actually. Her name is Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh wow, she has the same last name as the old guy in Community. I don't remember his name right now, but the old guy with white hair and glasses. His name is also... Pierce is his name. Pierce Hawthorne. In Community. Very good series. Can you tell me about what happened in a little bit more detail? That guy, he has said what he wanted to say to me. No worries, John. And then he put on the jacket he was holding and started to leave. Yep, Swallow. Swallow is something you do when you eat or drink. But swallow is also a bird, I believe. In real life. Though I think it's spelled a little bit different than the name from Pokemon. That's when I lost my temper and flew into a furious frenzy. Yeah, see, I mean, thanks for stopping by, I hope you enjoyed. I just gave him a light, gentle shove to the chest. And when you did that, there was no severed cables anywhere to be seen. Right, there was nothing like that at all.
But is it possible that you merely overlooked it?
Well, I guess it's possible. What are you doing? Don't let the guy steamroll over you like cheap asphalt. believe what's important here is the moment the push occurred. Let's continue on with the testimony. Witness? Hold it. When Phoenix pushed dog, he probably said, "Objection!" Yeah, probably. Loud noise? And what would you say that loud noise was, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but it was really loud. It was like, snap! You know, come to think of it, I wonder what that was.
Clearly, Your Honor, it was the sound of the victim being electrocuted.
You're not qualified to decide that. What should I do? I'm treading on some dangerous ground here. Let's save, just to be on the safe side. And no, Chaos Dragon, I do not want any help. Mr. Wright, that loud noise you've heard may be extremely important, so try to remember what it was. How do I put it? It was like a sharp crack. Aha! Could it have been... Yes, could it have been? Hurry up and tell us. When I pushed him, he dropped the umbrella I was holding. Pearl was an infant during this trial, Spriggan. Would impossibly been her. He fell right on top of it and it broke. That was probably the noise I heard. An umbrella, huh? And did that umbrella belong to the victim? Yeah, it was a plastic umbrella, cheap and frail. Kind of like the owner. Then again, I wish I had any kind of umbrella. I was totally soaked to the bone. Miss Faye, what do you think? Is there something important in that testimony just now? Well... Of course it's important. This is it, Mia. The new information you've been waiting for. Of course it's important. No, the cheap umbrella is more than important. It's vital. I want to officially have it entered into the testimony.
Ha! How perfectly fitting! Flimsy information for a flimsy lawyer!
The court agrees to the defense's request. Witness, please add a bit about the cheap umbrella to your testimony. Hold it. So, Mr. Swallow, fell on top of his umbrella, and you're certain of this? Yeah, it was right there under him. Hello Sapper, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. Yeah, it was right there under him. Actually, if I hadn't been under him, I was planning on borrowing it for myself. The umbrella, you mean? Well, yeah, you see, I was wearing his sweater here. This sweater here. Dolly stayed up late for night at the time knitting it for me. I didn't want the rain to dampen the handmade symbol of her love. My stomach is not to be used as your personal soccer ball, Mia. I'm so sorry. Continue on with your testimony, witness. Hold it. After you shoved the victim, did you leave the scene right away? Yes, I did. I admit it. I was furious.
You left without even checking Mr. Swallow's condition?
Well, yeah, but like I said, I got worried about him later. Hold it. And at the time, did you see anyone else at the scene of the crime? Nope, nobody. Jeez, could that stupid cough possibly sound any phonier?
In that case, it's very hard to believe someone else could have been the murderer. Unless we can find something that shows he's innocent from that testimony, my dear. I'm afraid the judge will make his final decision with no remorse whatsoever.
Yes, sir. Right now I need more info. Info that will help me turn up some contradictions. Yeah, then I'm gonna continue press to see if we get something new then. Okay, let's press it as well. So Mr. Swallow fell on top of his umbrella, are you certain of this? Yeah, I was right there under him. Okay, that's a bit again. This is him holding that. Nope, didn't mean to present, that was stupid. Yeah, there's the umbrella.
Objection!
Why didn't you testify about the umbrella from the very beginning? Already figured it out, John. Come on, if I had mentioned that, I would have been able to counter that prosecution argument earlier.
What do you mean by that?
Take another look at the crime scene photo. According to Mr. Wright, the victim fell on top of his umbrella. However, if you look closely, the umbrella is nowhere near the victim. Actually, it is by the electrical pole.
You're absolutely right.
The conclusion here is obvious. After the defendant left, the victim moved from where he fell. In other words, after he was pushed by the defendant, Mr. Swallow was still alive.
No!
Well, the only reason I was wrong, Samurai, was that I accidentally presented evidence when I weren't supposed to. Or weren't going to, I mean. Order, order, order. The victim, he moved? Mr. Payne, the umbrella in this photo, where is it now?
Well, it was collected by the police at the crime scene.
I want it presented as evidence immediately. Umbrella added to the court record.
But the umbrella could have simply been blown there by the wind.
Yep, I'm closing in more and more. I think there's only like 29 remaining now, so... According to the testimony, the victim fell on top of the umbrella. There's simply no way it could have been blown there by the wind. Well, if you enjoy what you see, Snotch, then definitely do. But if you don't enjoy what you're watching, then there's little reason to subscribe. I know this matter of the umbrella seems relatively trivial. But, as long as the smallest doubt remains, I cannot remain final judgment.
No!
Thank you very much for subscribing, Snooch1982. Hope you will enjoy. Not sure what that last bit there was. But I think I got stuck to the opening segment when I see someone join the chat. I must say, I still find it hard to believe that a huge hole has been blown in the prosecution's case by the defendant's testimony. Phoenix testimony added to the court record. Well done, Mia. Mr. Payne, what are you cackling about? Chuckling, I mean.
Pardon me, Your Honor. It seems I'm expecting too much for a free ride. It was foolish to think I could establish guilt through cross-examination alone.
I'm afraid I don't follow what you're saying. Let me guess, you have another witness?
Exactly. And this witness testimony will be uncontrovertible.
Well, who is this witness?
Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? You don't mean Dolly?
I do, Your Honor. The defendant's very own lover is a witness to the whole thing. That's right, she was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
What? Hype for 1K?
I'm sorry to break the bad news to you, my dear.
That's a mouthful of words, indeed. Bad news? You couldn't be more wrong. Actually, I've been waiting for this.
You can't be serious.
Mia, what do you mean by that? I think this is a good point for us to stop at. Court will now enter a 20-minute recess. Afterwards, we will listen to the testimony of Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. April 11th, 11:52 AM, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's alright. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Try lowering to a smaller, lower quality subrotion. That should fix it. Yeah, so I guess I can start to relax then, huh? I've had the stream stop a little bit, or then I usually have the stream running so I can see the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat on my other computer. And the stream has been breaking down for me as well, but I think it's because YouTube is currently doing some changes to the website. For example, they added ultra low latency recently, which doesn't work at all. At least not for me. It always sets back to normal latency afterwards, which is really annoying. So I think it's because of YouTube doing changes to the website with the new design and all that. Since some functions doesn't work with the new design, but only with the old one. Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is my dolly, right? She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life, huh? Yeah, rice balls does sound delicious, I agree. Cloud. Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, I mean. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. So she gave it to you as a present, I see. This darling little ball is filled with memories of my darling little dolly. It certainly is a little ball, alright. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Dahlia present borrowed from Phoenix Wright. Do you want to trade me in? I'm freezing where I am. And I would rather be hot than freezing. Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? Huh? Yeah, it was. But how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courtroom. What's this? A newspaper clipping? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder? Oh, this theme is back from the second game, okay. What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there is some connection between these two cases, am I correct? If only it was possible to trade heat with cold over the internet like this. Newspaper clipping added to a court record. I hope it's not 68 Celsius, because 68 Celsius would be really, really warm. I hope you don't mind, Miss Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Oh yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in downstairs reading room and see what else I can find.
So thank you.
I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We better all get moving.
I guess so. That recess sure seems longer than 20 minutes though.
Hello Maria, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. The new safety jingle sounds nice. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna turn on the lights in my room and stretch my legs a little bit. But this is not a pause. Because I don't need to refill anything. I think it's an H before the A, but I could be wrong. Otherwise it looks correct. Here in Sweden it was only 10 degrees Celsius this morning. April 11th, 12:13 PM, District Court, Courtroom number 2. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness.
This next person is someone who witnessed a crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand.
Wow, she has bug eyes. Okay, I've seen her in a GIF before. I'm wearing shorts, but I'm also wearing a pair of thigh-high stockings. That might be my problem. Stockings tends to become pretty warm, right? What's with this stiff silence?
In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity.
I can't believe he actually said that.
Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name? Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
They are red wool stockings, so yeah, they are warm.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size. And I will bash them with my gavel.
Hello Sukun, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Why did she bring butterflies in with her?
Not at all. It was nothing.
If we may move on now. What is your full name and occupation?
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor's all mine.
No, the honor's all mine. Well, we know those milkshakes brings all the boys to the yard. Okay, so they're referencing that song. Sir?
Is there something I can help you with? You just go on and say whatever is on your mind.
I'm sure there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone, I just know it.
Yes, yes, I can see why you say that.
She's going to be a tough witness, alright? It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. Because she has bug eyes. Big, huge insect eyes.
Now then, please proceed with your testimony.
I could teach, but I have to. Are you really writing down the lyrics for "My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard"? Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge.
Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please.
I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Doogie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Doogie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed I was there. I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities.
Thank you, Spriggan.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne.
Thank you for subscribing F*** lazy.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Miss Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn. Nevertheless, it's my job to discover the truth. Please, tell us the truth.
But I would never.
That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue.
What do you mean by that?
Please, let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. No worries, F*** lazy. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. The facts of pixel arting, half-lidded eyes plus black iris coloring equal creepiest eye style. Okay, Spriggan.
Tee, you haven't changed a bit. Mia Fey.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we met before, once.
In any case, Miss Fey, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madam Fey.
Madam, I'm no one's grandma yet, girlie. They have cake pop face masks? Dear God. Hello, heaven. I'm not going to heaven. I'm going to hell, but I'll enjoy this while it lasts. Hold it. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Feeny, I mean, Mr. Wright is in the art department. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building? Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese century poetry.
Oh, how wonderful! It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes?
Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend.
That's supposed to be poetry? Sounds more like a midlife crisis. Welcome back, Lou.
For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through that back area.
Ah, yes, I see. That makes sense.
Hello, Albert Kira. Welcome back to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy.
When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors.
How else would you enter? Teleportation? Hold it. So, who is this Doogie person?
Oh, I'm sorry. Dog Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
Hello, Cool498. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. Yes, the Judge teleport. So what were Doogie, Mr. Swallow and Mr. Wright talking about anyway? Check the FAQ, Albert.
How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
That's right, Miss Faye. Don't drag the witness down to your level.
Why am I being demonized here?
Please, go on. What did you see next?
Hold it. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim, is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Doogie.
If I press it for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. So what should I do about the testimony just now? Leave it alone. I suppose the statement works in our favor for now. I'll hold off on looking into it any deeper until it's necessary.
Very well. Young lady, please go on with your testimony.
Yeah, seems to be the very case, Snooch. They've all been... they have all fallen for Dahlia's magic. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! And what did Mr. Wright say when he saw you? I'm sorry. I was so flustered that I really don't remember. Please forgive me. You don't remember?
Well, that's common enough. Sometimes I can't recall a sentence I passed only minutes prior.
Please, someone, anyone, stop him before he gets hurt by me. Hold it!
Hold it!
When you say students, you mean the students from pharmacology department? Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs. Please stay on topic. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct? That's what I was planning to do, but in the end, I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow, they all seemed to know what was going on. The students knew what was going on? Let's press for more details. But how could the students have known what was going on? Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what happened. It's just, they all seemed kind of excited about something. It doesn't sound like I'm going to get any more info about the students.
So did the students call the police?
Yes. I was just so... I was so panicked.
Yes. Well, anyone would have been, my dear.
That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's got to be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. Let's save, I think I got this. Objection! Objection! Objection!
Meow! Meow-jection! Work, damn it!
Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, that was not it. Let's press her on this one. Okay, no, that was not the one I wanted.
Objection!
Okay, no, that was not it either. Oh well, I guess Phoenix is guilty. Feeble life's not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we?
What? I would never.
Miss Fay, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting. Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found in Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did, in fact, push the victim. Phoenix went to jail. The kitten noises work sometimes, Fire Pedal.
What?
There's no need to try and cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth.
There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor. I will, if you don't mind. I'd like to revise my testimony.
To be fair, I think Dahlia was the one that murdered Doogie. Hello Prime, welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoyed. This first case takes place 5 years in the past. So, like Samurai says, it's a flashback. Also, welcome back, Neon. Look like we're finally getting somewhere. Hold it. Hello Triple Tech Gamers, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Doogie fell to the ground.
And at that time, there was only the two of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Dog Swallow.
Yes, that's right.
I haven't killed Dog Swallow. Hold it. Thanks, Triple. So then, what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's got to be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find a contradiction on this one. One, two... Let's save first. Oops. And we shall present this. You say you didn't hear anything unusual, is that correct? Yes, that's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me. That's nice, but I find it just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he's clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise. For me, the hardest game in the trilogy was Justice for All, and easiest was Trials Tribulations. Oh, alright. He said that? If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well? Okay, so this is a... sounds like a D-mix of the original Phoenix Wright theme, so to speak. I never remember what it's actually called.
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. How are you enjoying the microtransaction of Destiny 2 so far, Prime? There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
Ah!
May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is... Yeah, the objection theme. A pursuit, I think it's called, when I think about it. I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time.
Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered?
The rain was beginning to let up, but it seems as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. Ah, that's good to hear, Prime, that you haven't run into it yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble. Thunder and lightning, huh? Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimonies after all.
Wait a sec, Mia. That testimony just now, she said something that could totally change this whole case. Yes, she did. Hello, Pikey. Welcome back. Don't worry about it, Pikey. There was lightning! Your Honor, there's a problem with this witness testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Yes, what about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Fay. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Oh, Why did she react on it? Yep, still on the first case, Pikey. I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me. Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Dog Swallow was murdered. But that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was, in fact, the victim of a stray bolt. It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? Alright, you did it, Mia. Okay, so Mr. Payne here, he's much more relentless in the third game than he was in the first and second game. That's for sure.
I'm hurt that you have such a low opinions of me, Miss Fay.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution had done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on the day at the location.
What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cables definitely linked to this case.
Evidence? Mr. Payne. Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from? Payne, give me time to think! I agree, Payne's objection is legendary. Okay, thank you for stopping by, Snooch. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. So Dog Swallows were killed by Pikachu's Thunderbolt. Thank you for wishing me good luck, Snooch. Hope you'll have a great day. Or night, depending on what time it is for you, or morning.
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in the lab that day allowed me to read out the testimony of the pharmacology students. All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 PM that day.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because the severe electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 PM.
Which fits with the time of death, listening in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable. According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump could have caused them to break.
However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it would have been snapped if I hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Fay, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cables? Your Honor. I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try and regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or was it that caused the cable to break? Take that!
This is it. This is why the cable snapped.
Well, Your Honor? I believe that the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense. Ah, that was one of your best lines yet, Your Honor.
Ouch, that was harsh. Please, Your Honor, give him one more chance.
Well then, let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break?
Okay, no. Okay, no, that was not it either. No worries, Prime. Yeah, one more chance. Okay, no, that was not it either. Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. One chance too many. Okay, so it was actually Phoenix that did it. Fair enough.
The defendant's testimony?
Well, I was thinking that the painkillers flew up in the air, somehow touched the cable, it broke down, and boom. He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud sharp noise. Now this happened at around 3 PM, correct?
Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that?
The lab equipment lost power at 2:55 PM, which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline. In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. And it was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right, the victim bagged into the pole as the result of being pushed. It was that impact that caused the cable to break. Indeed, they are super pills.
Well, that makes sense. And the
Victim was electrocuted. See, the judge agrees that it was the painkillers. The judge agrees. Oh well. My way of thinking was kinda out there. I know. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no, it doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into this far pole, Then he couldn't have been electrocuted by the severe cable in the foreground here.
Ah!
In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim.
Order! Order in the court!
Ah, the lamentation of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them. Yeah, I think it's alright for a tutorial mission.
It's true. The defense is absolutely correct.
Mr. Judge, sir? May I say something?
Grodus equal Judge, that's very bad. Thanks, Pikey.
The Madam Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
What?
What the?
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge.
Of course, it's alright.
As much as Dahlia's a pain, I love her outfit in a different main color.
Just go right ahead and give your new testimony.
This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. What I witnessed part 2.
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Doogie tried his best to run away from him. But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Doogie being electrocuted, it all occurred in less than a minute.
So after being shot, the victim got up and tried to run away. And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I, Mr. Judge?
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Fay, you may proceed with your cross-examination.
Why, thank you, Judge.
Hold it.
Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you said the following. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Doggy.
I know. I'm sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
I was a bad girl. I know. Mr. Judge?
Yes?
Would you please forgive little me?
Of course you won't. What you did is called prejudice.
Oh, come now. It was just a little old white lie. Well, forget it. We'll forget it this time. But please be more careful from now on, alright?
This would not be the first time the judge allowed the testimony to flat out lie to everyone's faces. It would only be a first of his poor old habits of letting the witness lie like no other. Also, hello miss, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. Welcome back, Sapper.
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all. Ho ho ho.
The judge had better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl. Is that a threat, Mia? Let's save, because we haven't done that yet. Hold it.
Hold it.
You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole?
I doesn't look it, but Phoenix can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
Oh, really? The first game was better than the second one, Sapper.
But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Phoenix really is scary when he gets mad.
Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed. Yet, you didn't seem to have remembered him at all, Judge. Hold it. No idea what you're talking about, Samurai. No idea. I've never crushed you, Samurai. Chris might have crushed Jill with a spiked ceiling, but LPGrodus, has not crushed Samurai TX90 with a spiked ceiling, because if I had done so, you wouldn't be here chatting now, would you? Ha! Got you there, Samurai!
So let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watched this scene unfold?
Ah. Miss Faye, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness.
Hello, Min. Or welcome back, I should say.
I wasn't happy. I was so scared I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Cheer them on? What do you mean by that?
Well, I wish the best for them both, and that they would each give the fight their all.
That's very sweet of you to be so supportive. Oh, Min is having a... Min is having a face reveal. That's interesting.
And what happened after that?
Hold it. Meow it. The baby. Okay, it doesn't work. That is true, Throbrotion. Samurai has killed us more than he can count. That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
Well, no, there weren't.
Madam Faye, may I suggest that you listen a little more carefully? I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Phoenix wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he?
You cloned yourself. Yeah, I am indeed a captain, but it's just a matter of time before I die. Like I thought, Min, you're not ugly at all. Okay, good luck Prime with Destiny 2, enjoy. Hold it! Did you actually witness the moment the victim was electrocuted? I'm sorry. I didn't actually see it. I turned my eyes away.
That's understandable.
Yes, indeed. It would have been a horrific sight for anyone to behold. If I don't figure out the contradiction here, it's all over. She didn't have much time to come up with her lie, so this is my best chance. There must be a hole in the testimony somewhere. Think, Mia. When will Phoenix have a love story? What are you talking about, Zapper? Yes, Maya. Okay, let's see here. Objection! Objection! Objection!
Meow-jection!
Okay, that worked, but it was not the right one. Yes, it is, Aiden. Also, welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy. Okay, that was not it. See ya, Spriggan. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed. Objection!
Meow-jection!
Okay, that was the one. That's enough, witness. I'm afraid I don't understand. You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture? Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold. It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's a wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye. My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered a power outage due to cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:55 p.m. Arr!
Realistically, a 10. Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Okay, the intro sounded a lot like Castlevania. What exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Dog Swallows.
This is nonsense! The real murderer?
Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
Then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. Thank you, Aiden Rosario, for subscribing. Only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer?
Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as this real killer?
It's finally time. This time a moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor, we are ready.
Very well, but remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized.
That is why you must save the game in the past. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who's the real killer? Would be her. Take that, Judge Beardface! It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne. Thank you, HotRod237, for subscribing. The real killer is Mr. Grossberg. Or perhaps Mr. Grossberg's hemorrhoids is the real killer.
The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time of the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? We were really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought. If you choose the wrong person, I will penalize you. Grodus saves. Thanks, John. I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the man dearest to you. Order, order, Miss Faye. What? I mean, what? That is to say... Hello, Manuel Ezao. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy. Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. Ah! How can you say something so mean, Madame Faye? I didn't do anything. Miss Faye. Your Honor, please, I have something I want to say. You? What is it? Please strike everything the defense said just from now for the record. What the? Are you daft? You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that. Then if she can't do anything like that, then you are the murderer, Phoenix. Mr. Wright, get back in your seat! I think it takes some time for the picture to change. Bailiff, grab that man! A lot of people seem to do that, Manuel. Ah! Achoo, achoo! Leave my dolly alone! Achoo, achoo! Okie dokie, min. That boy. He's gotten himself in way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. It seems I arrived just in the nick of time. I found a police report on that incident in a newspaper clipping. Police report added to the court record. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. You better take a good look at it. It's details how you came to lose your boyfriend. This is the courthouse cafeteria. Victim Diego Armando, 28. Suspect Dahlia Hawthorne. Occupation lawyer. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or on the suspect's person. It is unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Through the vial on Dahlia's necklace, which she gave to Phoenix. That's the answer. Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Hello, Pooper. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor, that's it.
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
Don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. That is, go right ahead.
Madame Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet Doogie? Yes, I am. Not only am I saying you murdered Dog Swallow, but you were also trying to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this. Sorry. Please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Feeny. The notion I would try to frame is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
I believe that girl is trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. The answer still lies somewhere in this police report. It must. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building, and then... that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. No, Sapper, I won't. Your Honor, the defense requested further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
Further testimony? What about?
About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant, am I correct? Well, I have evidence to suggest that she, in fact, had a very good reason.
Very well then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Yatch.
Because I don't take requests. Plus, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Online doesn't really interest me. Also, I'm playing this game right now. No worries, Pooper. Oh, you said to Sabrosha, never mind. Thought you said to me at first. Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. Oh wow, the music is more intensified now.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day.
It's a sort of snack. We're so lovey-wowy we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think. I've already played the first 2 games already, Aiden.
Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court.
And now we enter the final act of our little drama.
As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her.
Okay, we're gonna begin by saving because we have no chance again. Hello, Mario Kumon 99. Welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. Hold it! So until that time you had been dating Dog Swallow? Yes, I'm a real fool, I know. Good night, Zapper. Thanks for stopping by at the stream. Hope you enjoyed. It works for a tutorial stage. Or case, I mean. Letting my emotions change so quickly. I'm a shade of myself. No, not at all. Look at me. I'm infamous for changing my mind. Yeah, you sure are, Judge. You sure are. And you're also infamous for letting lies slip by. And being allowed for that. My critics have even taken to calling me Judge Fickle. Oh. Maybe you should look for a different line of work. Despite that, however, he always hand down the correct verdict. That's why some people also call him the Great Judgini. More like the gullible Judgini. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! Yeah, I figured it was a joke, Mario, come on. The courthouse reading room. That's a strange place to meet the love of your life. That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeney was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer. I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case... I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I better tread carefully. Keep pressing! Yeah, Genie, never heard of perjury either. Not all countries have a jury. Sweden, for example, does not have a jury. The same way that the US has. I could be wrong, but I don't think Japan has a jury either in the courtroom. Your Honor, if you allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony. Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room? Yeah, I did hear that if it was either Apollo's Justice or another game that got the jury instead. If it pleases your honor, the answer is simply this. I had to come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing. Hold it! Oh, you mean perjury? I thought you were talking about, you know, a jury. My bad. Hold it! Hold it! You were writing a paper? On what? On the relationship between modern genre poetry and the criminal underworld. Oh. That sounds like a fascinating research idea. Am I getting old? Now I've even forgotten what I've forgotten. Again with the midlife crisis stuff. Mia, why did that girl really come to this courthouse? Isn't that what you wanted to know? And speaking of forgetting things, you haven't forgotten the police report, have you? I went through a lot of trouble to get it, my dear, so be sure to read it carefully. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Okay, it doesn't want to register today. So what was it about Mr. Wright that made your heart malfunction like that? In my personal opinion, he just looks like a typical snotty-nosed college brat. Perhaps to a woman your age, but to me, Feeney's handsome.
Perhaps to you, Miss Hawthorne, but to the rest of the planet, he's a dime a dozen.
Love is a mysterious thing, and I object to this line of questioning. If you were to look at my wife, for example, you might all be shocked.
He's telling the truth. It was truly, truly shocking.
Beautiful mushroom, growing tall in the darkness. It comes from cow dung.
Yeah, those mushrooms have hallucination effects. Shouldn't eat those, Dahlia.
That's a poem and that best describes how I feel about my Feeny.
Also, okay, so Phoenix Wright causes illusions. Good point there, Dahlia. Good point. Hello, Ed. Yeah, but that's not just as fun. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you'll enjoy. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it! The baby.
Meow it! Meow!
Okay, doesn't work.
Were there any bad feelings between you and Mrs. Swallow? No, not at all. We parted on very good terms.
But that can't be. We haven't actually seen his wife, so we don't know about that.
Our investigation also shows that it was a clean breakup.
Huh? Are you sure?
Yes, it seems that they both wanted it that way.
So the victim wanted to break up with her.
Let's press further on that one.
So, you're saying that Mrs. Swallows also wanted to break up with you? Well, you see...
What a crude thing to ask a lovely young lady like this. By the way, I have never once considered leaving my wife.
No one cares, Mr. Payne. And now the judge confirms that Payne's wife is nothing special. She didn't deny it. That must have mean Dog Swallow must have seen through her little act. He must have gotten a glimpse of her true nature.
Listen to me, Mia. That woman has a judge in the palm of her hand, you see. So the only way to discredit her is to find a contradiction in her testimony.
Let's save. Let's continue. %. Objection! 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 Meow-jection! Ah, that worked.
Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because you were researching the paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Fay?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
You mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned?
The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eyes, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Order, order, order. This is unbelievable. It's true then.
Miss Fay, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness within a witness. Winston Payne.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Expressed some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see.
Okay, I've tied the two crimes together.
Now I just got to stay on the offensive. No idea, Triple Tech. I'm sure Samurai knows the name of the trial, though.
Well done, Mia. Ooh, you really lit a fire in my heart, and my buttocks.
Can you please stop talking about your hemorrhoids, Grossberg? I know your name is Gross. But come on now.
I can hardly tell which is more inflamed. My spirit or my hemorrhoids.
Although I know he's supposed to be German with the name Grossberg. Gross being big in Germany, after all. Turnabout Memories was the name. Told you that Samurai had the name of the episode. The poisoning then. I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just 2 teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
So that's what happened here 8 months ago. However, as you heard from the witness testimony, she had nothing to do with it.
Hello, Idle Mao. Welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy. Grossberg is actually called Rosenberg in the French version. So it's still German.
I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
If I'm enjoying the case so far, it's alright. I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
What does the defense suddenly feel stronger? Aha, Mia, you're growing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud postured self-confidence absolutely smashing.
So, the poisoning.
Hold it!
What are you talking about with the defense? What were you talking about with the defense attorney? Well, I'm sorry, but that's confidential.
According to the report, you were being interviewed regarding another case.
The lawyer that was killed. He said he wanted to talk about an incident I was caught up in when I was younger. Why don't you tell us what that incident was?
That has absolutely nothing at all to do with this case. Objection sustained. The defense question is stricken from the record.
You get involved in a lot of incidents, don't you, Miss Hawthorne? Well, I guess I was aboard under a bad sign. Welcome back, Nian. Yep, I'm getting closer and closer to the end of the first trial.
Don't worry, Dolly, I'll protect you. You heard the man. Now that is true love, young lady.
Oh, Feeny, please. Those two really are making me ill, albeit for decidedly different reason.
Hold it!
How long were you gone? I've already answered all these questions for the police. But if you must know, maybe 10 or 20 minutes. And were you during the stretch of the time using the toilet?
What are you saying, Miss Faye?
No worries, Idlemau.
Toilet? My perfectly
Dolly doesn't poop? Of course she does. Everyone poop, Phoenix. You heard the defendant, Miss Faye. Better luck next time.
Oh, Feeny, please.
The police have already looked into this whole matter. This line of questioning is nothing but a waste of the court's time.
Objection sustained. Miss Hawthorne, please continue with your testimony. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Thank you. About how much liquid is 2 teaspoons? Well, let me see. My bottle of eye drops says it's 1.5 fluid ounce, which is equal to 3 teaspoons. So it's about 2/3 of that amount, huh?
The poison was found in the lawyer's mug of coffee. It must have been after I left the table. Someone must have quietly slipped it in there.
Kerr smells roses in toilets. Everybody knows that. I can't do anything but disagree with you on that one, John. Hold it. Hold it. Subscribe it. Haha, subscribe it work. Nice. A special kind of poison? How so? Hold it, a phrase that should not come up in a toilet discussion.
Well, I heard that it was almost impossible to detect.
Oh? And where would something like that come from?
I'm sorry. All I know is what I heard the policeman saying. They said something about using advanced chemical processes to purify it.
Chemical processes. Very well, that's quiet. Impressive. Most impressive. Yeah, I know, John. One thing you gotta know, though, is that even if I know it's a joke, I respond to jokes like they were serious, because I find that to be funny. The better question is, how did a criminal get something like that? Hold it! Hold it! Subscribe it! Subscribe it! Okay, that doesn't work anymore. Pike it! It! Hold it! For fuck's sake. And that's the reason they didn't arrest you? Because no one could show how you could have gotten the poison? I think that's good enough reason, Madam Faye.
She's right, and I think I've had all enough from Miss Faye's questioning.
What are you doing with your hair, Payne? So in essence, the main reason Miss Hawthorne was never arrested for this crime was because no one could show how she could have obtained the poison. Then all we have to do is find a way to establish how she could have gotten some, right? Great. Now just how did a lit student get a hold of poison of all things? Easily. She was dating a person that could have gotten it for her. So, oops, wrong one. Objection! Meowjection! I really love how meowjection works every single time. Great to hear that you're still here, Felicia. Thanks for being so supportive, Felicia. I appreciate it. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab.
But boyfriend? You mean the victim, Dog Swallow?
That's right. Until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow.
Phoenix is like 21, but he acts like a 14-year-old. Actually, we can check for once how old he is. He is indeed 21, okay. Which means he's 26 in the other games. Or in this game later on, I mean. And if you recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
I hope you're not feeling ill anymore, Felicia. His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all, and then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at this very table, you.
No!
Welcome back, Snooch.
Order, order, order. Could it be? That's nothing but a baseless...
May I say something, Madame Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was 2 teaspoons, correct? In order to carry that much liquid, you would need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true.
I was searched immediately after the incident took place.
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. But, well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madam, but this is in a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She got me good with that. But we have proof, Mia. Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Unless we can come up with some evidence. We're going to lose this lead.
The police conducted a full body search of Dahlia and of the entire courthouse. Yeah, we're gonna save just on a safe side here.
This pursuit theme is called Caught. And yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred.
If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where are the container the poison was carried in? What happened to it? Take that, bitch!
Okay, that didn't work, but take that either way. Take that. Take that! You were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched.
Who is this person?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course. Yep, that bar was indeed low. But it was all to create tension. Also, welcome back, Spriggan.
So the defendant was this witness accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him disguised as a present.
What? But that's...
That's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does this mean, Miss Faye?
This game isn't having Grodus' shit. Apparently not, Samurai. The day that witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago. August 27th. The very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding the one piece of evidence that would give her away.
What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here?
No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount.
No!
I know you're joking, Sabrosian, but that's disrespectful to my mod. And the people lurking. Order in the court.
Objection!
On behalf of Dolly, I object.
Mr. Wright, control yourself!
I won't let you bully her like this.
Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat.
Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Out of the trilogy, which everyone's favorite pursuit theme? No, I know it wasn't, or that you didn't intend any offense, Sabrosian. Which is why I didn't time you out, but just removed the message.
Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time.
Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you anyway? Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please, open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is because of that necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is the ball necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now.
What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that.
Yeah, it's very suspicious, actually. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of a crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for her, you insist on showing it to everyone you met. Oh, good old Phoenix. That's why she... I don't believe you. No, that's a lie!
Mia, are you alright? The defendant is getting away. Bailiff, hurry, after him! Mia, are you alright?
Yes, I think so.
That boy, he went completely insane.
Where's Mr. Wright?
It looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough.
Oh, Phoenix. Thank goodness. Oh no!
What is it?
The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone.
What? That's terrible.
Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me.
Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in Blaze are we supposed to do now? Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court.
I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace? Forgive me, I am sorry. It's okay, just give back the necklace. I ate it.
Wait, what?
That's exactly why Diego Armando's 1,000 times charismatic than Phoenix.
Huh?
You what?
You ate it?
It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into a little bit first, but yeah. Ugh. Ah! What is he doing now? Your Honor, you got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, the bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive. As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So it would seem. No, there must be some mistake. This bottle must not have any poison left in it. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's alright, rookie. Trusting a client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright.
Yeah, Phoenix is kinda out of his mind here.
But that's how it is for us, on the prosecution side too. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life. Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Fay, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why?
This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand. But in a court of law, evidence is everything.
Ugh. Even after I proved so much, is she going to get away with everything?
Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed...
Mr. Wright! I'm sorry, Miss Fay. I slipped my mind. I'm really sorry. I know you believe in me, and I feel like I really let you down. Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say? There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day I met Dog Swallow.
Girl, you shouldn't see her anymore.
Hey, it's none of your business.
I'm telling you for your sake. If you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news.
You're lying.
Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Last night, someone stole some poison from our lab.
Poison?
The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief.
Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. Is it true? Did he really say that?
That's ridiculous.
There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back to have a look. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but... I'm sorry, Dolly.
Your Honor, this is... the defendant is...
Miss Fay, you tell them. The Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. Would be actually very interesting for Max Payne to be a lawyer. So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Dog Swallow.
The night before?
Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Fay.
If you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this.
Yes, Judge, I would love to save the game beforehand. How did you know? Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully now. There's something that she desperately wanted to get back. Therefore...
Exactly who was Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill?
Take that, bearded bastard! Okay, it didn't work. Take that! There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way. And that person was... Mr. Phoenix Wright. Me?
That's preposterous! After all, it was Dog Swallows that was murdered!
Well, it's true that the person that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mrs. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was in fact... you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be.
But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love.
Anything about future cases, John, would be potential spoilers. Poor Mr. Wright, this must be killing him. Hello Matt Beardmore, welcome to the stream, hope you enjoy. Hang in there, I'll bring her to justice, I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right, the ball necklace. That's all she cared about.
But even so, why? Why would she go so far as to murder him?
8 months ago, just after the fall of the attorney in the basement cafeteria. Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing. Yeah, for good reason, I agree, Samurai. How to get rid of the ball necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. Hello Sony Corporation Austria, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met.
You mean that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright?
Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. Yep, I know, Matt. I know. I've heard that like 3 or 4 times during my streams now. And I originally saw it on Twitter at first. Feeny, what a joke you are. Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne.
It appears that we are nearing the end of this trial. Fine, I can tell you you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne. We'll see about that. But first, where are your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten a bottle as a snack. Well, hey old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked?
Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntarily witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now, if you don't mind.
But we're not finished.
Fine. Don't ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
I can't let her get away this time. Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer.
The ultimate price?
You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid.
No. You better think it over carefully, Miss Faye, or should I say Miss Grey?
And we're gonna save. Hello Marwend, welcome to the stream, hope you'll enjoy. Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all?
Yeah, a wolf in sheep clothing would be the right expression, Jan. If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point I don't have any evidence that's well founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney badge than let her get away with murder. Stripped off the badge just like another attorney. What attorney would that be? Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof.
Impossible! You can't possibly...
Stupid woman.
Finish her. It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented.
Just one?
If you're unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright.
I understand, Your Honor, then let's save again, then, because we have a lot of text to go through. I can just imagine the headline from tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummet to earth before she gets a chance to soar. She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then this poison was probably in there.
Well then, Miss Faye, please present your evidence. Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright. Take that!
Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence will prove her guilt once and for all.
Cold Killer X. Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Hehehe.
Rookie defense something. I pressed through that too quickly. If I did, I still want to take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned.
What?
Remember what the defendant said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on that day of the accident. I always sit with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Dog Swallow, that was holding this medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence?
Huh? What are you talking about?
Eight months ago, the poison was hidden in her necklace, her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in a reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisonous bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and the victim were arguing about, and the cat electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Dog Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying the bottle of poisonous cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way she did back then. She had someone else hold it, in this case, Dog Swallow. Oh, come now, everyone. Surely you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh? Yes, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now.
Mia Fey! Mia Fey!
Oh wow, no pupils.
Do you think you've won? Well, do you, Mia Fey? That's just fine. For the time being. Victory is yours.
For the time being?
Well, I have a very long memory now. You and I will meet again, I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh? Yes.
I'm going to spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best.
Demon!
Whew. It's finally all over.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't shown any scrap of evidence to support their outraged claim.
But even so, your witness seemed to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has to say.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes.
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier. I could have sworn you said.
There.
Now I press through it again.
For example, I would trust a witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So, if she's so trustworthy...
Thanks, John. Then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poisoning here, right?
Well, you see.
And here comes the back pedal. Come on now, rookie killer, show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
My hair, it's flying, my beautiful hair, no!
So that is how he lost his hair, okay. Kinda dramatic though.
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for her immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Don't lie, just admit you were wrong.
By the way, Miss Fay.
Yes, Your Honor?
Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other?
Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case.
Very well. Mr. Payne? This can't be happening. It appears Miss Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear Dolly!
Very well then.
Press F to pay respects.
I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant Phoenix Wright
not guilty. And remember folks, if you're not subscribed to LPGrodus or Samurai TX90, it means you are on Dahlia Hawthorne's side. I'm kidding, of course.
This court is adjourned.
April 11th, 3:16 PM, District Court, defendant nominee number 3.
Mia, you were wonderful in there.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg.
During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius.
Things we don't want to hear, Grossberg. Things we don't want to hear. Hello, Ultra Fart Master. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy the ending. Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them?
That's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with a client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this.
Hello, Azure Apostle. Welcome to the stream. Hope you'll enjoy. Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations. Thanks. Phoenix looks like a ninja there. You know, I was thinking... Go on. The dolly that I saw up there on the dolly witness stand, I don't think that was really her. What? Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kind of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something. Boy, this poor kid still doesn't have a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake. Yeah, you're right. That's probably for the best. Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. But of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Ew, what kind of company does this guy keep? Well, there is Larry Butts. Right now, I'm starting to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save him in time. I see. Say, Miss Fay, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we'll see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. Welcome back, Mia. Yeah, you arrived at the ending of the case. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought I would never rise to the surface again. Mia is gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Phoenix, no matter what, always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. Larry Butts, John. Larry Butts. "5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. So episode 1, Turnabout Memories, the end. Paul de Vis in French. A brand new episode has been added. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Yes, I would like to save the game. I'm gonna take a quick look at the artwork. Okay, it's of Mia Fey. But here, my friends, is where I will end off the stream. So, if you consider becoming part of Frog Squad, please subscribe. Or rather, please subscribe and consider becoming part of the Frog Squad, I mean. If you aren't already, that is. And if you want to help me and the channel grow even further, you can do one of the following 3. You can A, like this video if it's in the archive stream. You can share your thoughts by leaving a comment down below if it's in the archive stream. Or you can share this with someone you know if it's in the archive stream. Otherwise, you can share the stream or my channel with anyone you know. If you want to help me and my channel grow even further, that is. I'm getting pretty close to 1k subscribers. Only 25 to go as far as I looked last. And, well, at 1k I will do a 24-hour stream, so if you want to see that, I recommend that you ask your friend to subscribe to me. But either way, I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. And I hope to see you when the next time I stream. I don't know if I will stream tomorrow or not. Potentially will stream, but no guarantee. I think that the Samurai might be streaming now. I could be wrong. But either way, take care everybody. Thank you very much for watching. Stay froggy, everyone. And I hope to see you some other time. Take care, everyone.